Let's see here. Shh. Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Who do I have with me today? Let's see here. Waiting for a few people to come. Yes, it's a little gloomy outside here today. This Mother's Day, Sunday, the 11th. And I wanted to check in with you all and see how everyone is doing out there today in motherland, in motherhood land. This can be a very difficult time for some people who do not have their mothers with them any longer. And I really wanted to just provide a community of sorts where we got together, and mothers, that is, and those that have actually lost their mothers, just, to commune and, talk about the rigors of motherhood and all that goes along with it, the challenges, the rewarding benefits, some things that you may want to talk about that I haven't even thought of, things that are on your radar that maybe you would like to share with me. So yes, I am going to wait a couple more minutes and see who joins me. So just give me a moment here while I have some people that pop in here. Let's see here. The weather is not so good here today. It is quite gloomy. There is an overcast here. Hi, Red Gamer. How are you? Thank you so very much for joining me. Hi, on this Mother's Day, Sunday, the 11th. Yes. Are you with your mom today? Thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Wonderful. How is your mother doing? Is she with you now? Hi, Mitali. How are you? Where are you calling, or where are you streaming from? Let's see. Is it Tour Dude? Hi, how are you? Red Gamer, she's outside. We'll give her my very best. And please tell her also that I send warm, loving Mother's Day greetings as well. Red Gamer, you're in Iowa. Okay. Tour Dude, good, wonderful. I'm beautiful. Thank you so much, Matali. Matali, where are you streaming from? Let's see, Red Gamer, 83 degrees. It's actually pretty warm here too. I'm actually in the Marietta, Georgia area, but it's really overcast today. Not so, the weather's not cold or anything. I'm a little, I typically run a little cool anyway. So I have on just, a 2-piece like track set to stay toasty and everything. But generally the sun would be out and it would be a bit hotter, but it's a bit cool today, especially for the Georgia area. Yeah. Let's see, beautiful, 83 degrees. Where, again, Matali, I am in Marietta, Georgia. However, I'm originally from Denver, Colorado. I actually relocated to the Georgia area to be closer to my daughter, who should be arriving at my home shortly here. How about you, Mitali? Where are you from? Is it Mitali? Mitali Dali. Nice. My friend is from there. Oh, wonderful. Let's see. Do you come visit much, Red Gamer? From there. Red Gamer, where are you from? You said Iowa, right? Do you come visit Georgia much to see your friend? Oh, your friend's from Colorado. Awesome. What part of Colorado? Is it the Denver area? I miss Colorado too. I actually was back there last. What am I? What are you? You mean my nationality, Mitali? Yeah, Denver. Okay, wonderful. I lived in the Aurora, Denver area. And if you know anything about Denver, you can be on one side of the street and be in Aurora and the other side and be in Denver. Yeah. But I resided in Denver for over 30 years. And I miss it so much. But again, I was there last month. My best friend was competing in the Miss Colorado pageant, and I went there to support her and lend my support and, just assist her in any way possible. And it just made me miss it even more. And it actually snowed every day that I was there. And I miss the snow as well. I love snow. So needless to say, I don't get very much of it here in Georgia, but it snowed every day and I was happy about it. Yeah. Cool. So yes, Mitali, you said, what are you? Do you mean my nationality, my ethnicity? What? My best friend is you. What do you mean? My best friend is you. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Mitali. Come on, you guys, ask me some questions. I'm here just, hanging out. Again, I wanted to do just this live check-in with my normal viewing audience on this Mother's Day weekend. Best friend is you. Yeah, Mitali, I'm not sure what you mean. You have to be a little bit, speak in Hindi. I don't know Hindi. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. As you can tell, English, I'm American. But I do speak other languages, though. As a former opera singer, I know multiple languages. Let's see here. You might be also interested to know, Mitali, that I am a huge, huge Ashtanga hot yoga enthusiast. So yes, I'm really very much into Ashtanga. Okay, yes, I'll see you later. Thank you so very much for joining me. Wonderful to meet you. Bye. I only have 13 subs. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Red Gamer. 13 subs? You mean people that you're actually, whose channels that you're actually subscribed to? Tell me, Red Gamer. Let's see. Oh, you have a channel too. So I'm assuming based on your title, on your channel name, The Red Gamer Legos, that you are into some kind of gaming, right? Is that what your channel is dedicated to, gaming? You do a lot of Legos. Oh, gotcha. I actually took, have you heard or been to or attended one of the Lego exhibitions anywhere in the country? There's this wonderful Legos exhibition that travels around the United States. It was actually here in Georgia for some time, and I went and it was spectacular. It was wonderful. I'm sure you would love it. Might get a PC soon. You don't already have a PC? What do you mean? Yeah. Well, you need a PC. How is it that you don't already have a PC? Especially if you're into gaming. No, sadly, I'm only, oh, really? I understand. But lots of people your age have PCs already. That's not uncommon. Even though you are younger, is it something that maybe your parents won't let you get at this moment? I hope that they know, I hope your parents know that you're on. So when was your birthday? March. Oh, March what? I also just had a birthday. Mine was in April. So yours was what day in March? March 21st. That means that you are an Aries, right? Yes, exactly. Go Aries. We are the first zodiac in the constellation. So I had a birthday the 18th of April. So we're both on that Aries cusp, right? But Aries nonetheless. That means you're a type A personality, just like me. Yes. Do you have any siblings? If you hear my doggy in the background, it's he's being territorial. Yeah, a baby brother. Wonderful, wonderful. How old is your baby brother? One year. Okay, all right. So you said your mom is outside. What is she doing outside? Did you give her anything today? Did you like make something special for her? What did you and your family do for her today? We had breakfast outside. Okay, got it. Was it good? Who made breakfast? I want to know who made the breakfast. Did you make the breakfast or did dad make the breakfast? You made pancakes. Awesome. You make a mean breakfast? A mean breakfast, I mean like a good breakfast. My grandma came too. Wonderful. Is she still there? Are you guys going to do anything else for your mom today? And do you guys have any other plans? What's going on with the rest of your day? Does your mom know that you're online? Yeah, they are just chatting, right? Okay. Good, good, good. Wonderful. I just want to make sure that you're safe and that you're not online if you're not supposed to be online. Don't you want to go hang out with your mom and just be with her for the day? But I have to go now, so I will see you later. Of course. Thank you so much for joining me for a little while and having a conversation. Again, give your mom and your grandma a very, very, very wonderful Mother's Day greeting from me, okay? And I'll see you later. Bye. Bye-bye. So come on, who else is out there with me today? Come join me. I am waiting for my daughter to actually arrive and my grands. I was going to try to introduce my new little buddy, listen to me, like it's my baby. In some sense, he is, But many of you know that my daughter had a baby in November, the beginning of November, and he just turned 6 months about 3 days ago. On the 7th, actually, he turned 6 months. So I was kind of actively waiting for them to arrive so that I could introduce him to you all for the first time. It was going to be like a little surprise for you all. So I'm just going to try to talk it out here and see who else pops in for the session here. This was kind of an impromptu special live Mother's Day broadcast, because with everything that's going on in the world today, I really did want to check in with you all and see how my moms in particular are faring with all of the nonsense that's going on in the world today, particularly in the United States, and just get some of your thoughts and feelings and what you're doing for self-care, what you are doing for mental wellness, what you're doing for your physical health, to see if there were any questions that I could answer for you all. As again, I think my daughter would be a really good resource for you all, with her having just had another baby as well, and having 2 children that are a little bit older. You all have met my granddaughter, Mercy, in a previous episode. And I wanted you all to meet my grandson today and just, have them say hi and pop in and say a few words to you all. But yeah, I just wanted to commune with you all and see what's going on. Myself, I have been a little bit stressed lately. I've had a lot of things going on. It really has been a big transitional period for me in life. And I wanted to see if anyone else was dealing with anything similar, maybe, or just any life issues that are causing you any type of consternation, and maybe just give you the opportunity to vent and talk through any of those issues, but also to see how you're enjoying your day. I know a lot of people are probably just leaving church and or having lunch, as is very common in the African American community, and I'm sure in other communities as well, but particularly in the African American community after church on Mother's Day. Generally, you take your mom out for a Mother's Day brunch, or you make a Mother's Day brunch at home. And as a matter of fact, we're making brunch here at my home. And I want to see what you guys are doing as well. So come on in. I'm going to hang out for a little bit here, maybe about another 10 minutes if no one pops on. But yeah, just come on, join me. Join me. I wanted to be here for you all, just to, be a resource, a vessel for you to jump in, and just commune with you, as I said at the top of the hour here. So I'm actually a little bit tired, A little bit tired, no worse for wear, but overall, actually, I'm doing very well. Overall, I'm doing very well. Things could always be worse, but I would say, all things considered, I'm doing well. I'm healthy. I am in a good space. My body is healthy. As I said earlier to Red Gamer, when I was speaking to him, I am an avid excuse me, hot yoga enthusiast. It is my zen. It is a complete mind, body, spirit connection practice. And it really does help me get through my days, which I have needed in these past few days. So I am very, hopeful for the future. And I look forward to many aspects of my life as a woman, as a mom, as, believe it or not, as I said, I alluded to, but a grandmother as well. And I'm just really excited. I'm really looking forward to what the future will bring. And I'm feeling more and more powerful and in myself as a woman these days. And it's amazing because the older that I get, the more comfortable and confident that I have become in the skin that I am, in the skin that I'm in, and just in my body, in what my desires are, in what I want for my future, what I want for the present, yes, how I want to show up, how I want to rest in my days, how I want to wake up into my days, how I want to show up in the world for my friends, for my family, you name it. I'm really getting a better sense every day of who I want in my life, what my desires are, and how I want to go about attaining a life of flow, a life of peace, a life of tranquility and wellness. And I really do want that for everyone, for all the ladies in my sphere. And even those that are not, because as we know, this world is built around the patriarchy, but it does not run without the matriarchs of the world. And I'm learning that more and more the older that I get. And I'm really curious to see, and obviously, if you're not here with me live at this point, for you all to chime in the comments and let me know where you are, what stations you are at in your lives, and what's going on with you, even if it's from like a financial perspective. If you wanted to chime in and ask me some questions that are financially driven, for those of you that are new with me today, I also have a background in finance. I have a varied skill set and a varied background. So just a little bit, again, for those of you that have never joined me before, I am Erica Papillion-Posey. I am a former opera singer. I'm a former trained opera singer. I retired November before last, and kind of picked up YouTube as a hobby, as an outlet, as kind of a 2.0 next chapter thing, just to get through life, not just get through life, but kind of like a video diary, but primarily driven around style and fashion. But I also have a background in finance, in retirement planning. I am also a former bodybuilding and fitness competitor of over a decade. And I am a published author as well, a book of poetry and prose. I've been working on my second for some time now. I'm highly educated. Yes, I completely started my YouTube channel from scratch completely. I knew nothing about YouTube. I knew nothing about content creation. I knew nothing about really the fashion industry. I mean, I had a working knowledge of the fashion industry through my daughter, who majored in dance and minored in design in university. So my daughter has always had the fashion bug. Even from the time she was a child, she was always uber creative. We both are, obviously, me in the music business and her in the design. She's always been an excellent sketch artist. She was always making things. She was always altering her clothing and her shoes, like adding designs and things like that to it. So I've always been in her purview, you know, kind of seeing what she's been doing and what she's been up to, and also been fostering her love of design and style and fashion. And of course, music and fashion go hand in hand. So this was kind of a natural outgrowth for me, and a space that I've been familiar with as an opera singer, because as you all, you know, there's this stereotype of opera singers, particularly the females, the women, I should say, being a prima donna. And actually the word diva, prima donna, actually comes from the operatic world. That is the origin of the word diva, and prima donna, the first lady of the stage, is what it translates to. But from the operatic classical world is where the phrase was coined. And yes, it's just been in my world. And you know, the classic stereotype that we get of the opera singer, the prima donna, is someone who shows up very stately, very coiffed, and you know, the hair is always neatly and tightly and severely done. And my hair is down today, but if you look at my channel, my signature hairstyle is literally similar to that of Maria Callas. Maria Callas, when she wasn't wearing her hair down, one of her other signature styles was to wear it very severely in a tight, neat, stately bun in the back, if you will. And that is truly become a signature hairstyle of mine. But yes, and speaking of Maria Callas, she was also one that fashion designers dressed frequently. It is very common that fashion designers dressed and styled looks for opera singers in particular. Mitali, you came back. How are you? You came back. Thank you so much. But I was just talking about being a former opera singer and music and fashion going hand in hand. And generally speaking, my channel is centered around fashion, style, you know, what's trending, what's not trending. But my three adjectives, if you will, are timeless, classic, and prim. But I also provide content that helps you with your everyday lifestyle needs, like finance, like health and wellness, and yeah, anything in between, anything in between. Mitali, why are you sad? What are you sad? I see your crying emojis. Tell me why you're sad. What's going on? Mitali, tell me what's going on with you. This is not a day to be sad. This is a day to be joyous. Where is your mother? And what, are you a mother? Tell me, Mitali. Am I saying the name with the proper inflection? You are Indian. I deduced as much when you said Hindi, asked me if I spoke Hindi, that you are Indian. What part of India are you currently living in? As I said, I'm in the United States. Orange City. Orange City, I don't, so you're Indian, but you're in Orange City where? Are you in the US? Or are you in India currently? Nagpur, is that how you say it? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Nagpur city? And does Nagpur translate as orange? Tell me, because I love languages. As I said earlier, I speak multiple languages. Having been studied in opera, it is a requirement that you know multiple languages because most opera is in another language, particularly Italian, French, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian. Yes, there are lots of operas that are, again, primarily in another language. So yes, Mitali, is Nagpur, does that translate to Orange? Orange City? Nagpur City? You said so in the comments. Tell me, Mitali. Okay, so I think Mitali is not answering here. So as I was saying earlier, being an opera singer, I naturally gravitated toward fashion because music and fashion go hand in hand. And that is what spawned the channel that you are on and watching today with me, Suits Souls by EPP. In particular, I have a fondness, which you might deduce from the name of the channel, Suits Souls by EPP. I have a fondness for menswear, suiting in particular, and really structured, tailored silhouettes that really do lean into the masculine. And I love it because it really does suit my personality well. Again, I'm a type A personality, and I have a very balanced energy of feminine and masculine energy, and I like to play against the two. If you follow my Instagram page by the same name, Suits Souls by EPP, you will see that I do love dressing in a feminine way as well as a masculine way. I love exploring the duality of the two energies, which really do manifest themselves in the way that I show up in terms of my style aesthetic. And I really enjoy it. It's a fun time for me. As many of you may know, and some that may not, if you're just joining me today, I am headed toward Florence, Italy, very soon here at the end of the month for Men's Fashion Week, as well as a tour that I am inaugurating the first week of June for ladies of my channel. Yes, yes, yes. And it's going to be super exciting. This will be my second year attending Men's Fashion Week in Florence, Italy. It is held biannually every February and June. I like to go in June because it's just a little bit warmer. It's a little nicer. It's the first week of June, so it happens before tourists actually start hitting in like late June and July time periods. And it's an extraordinary time. You see men from all over the world who show up in the finest, most well-crafted, just beautiful pieces and garments that you've never seen before, different textures. It is as much about textiles and materials that are being created for new men's wear lines, things that are out now, designers that are up and coming in men's wear and men's fashion. But again, it's just an amalgamation of everything men's wear. And it is super fabulous, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'll be there 1 week for the tour that I am leading with my partner who lives in Florence, Italy. And then I am staying on another week to participate in Men's Fashion Week. And I'm super excited. It's a wonderful, wonderful blowout time. Let's see, I'm running late, so I'll talk to you later. Sorry. Absolutely, Mitali. Again, thank you so very much for joining me. I hope to talk to you soon. Make sure you subscribe, okay? Just hit the subscribe button before you leave me. And just check in with me from time to time. Stop and say hello. I appreciate you being here, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. So yes, Florence, Florence, Florence. And if you've also been watching me for any extended period of time, you know also, let's see, done, subscribe. Thank you so much, Vidali. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. So yes, I want to live in Italy as well. I would prefer to live in like the Fiesole. Fiesole is like a middle to upper middle class neighborhood that is maybe 15, 20 minutes outside of Florence, Italy. And it's just a beautiful historic, but still there are modern elements of the city, Fiesole, of the city, but it is a beautiful amalgamation of everything that is Renaissance and historic, but also very sophisticated type of people that live in this particular province. Yes. And I would say that largely about all parts of Florence, Italy. Florence is the smallest metropolitan city that you could, it's super walkable too, but it is the smallest metropolitan, one of the smallest metropolitan cities I've ever been in before. It's just steeped in, so I like you too. Thank you so much. I like you too. But it is steeped in so much history. And I know you guys are sick of me talking about Italy, but I long to live there so much. You know how everything is going on right now in the United States with this current administration. Bye-bye. With this current administration and all the problems that are going on, and people are being detained for all manner of nonsensical reasons. I was jokingly saying to someone the other day that I don't care if they detain me in Italy, they'd be doing me a favor by detaining me. So I'm not afraid at all, because someone was asking me, well, aren't you afraid to get on the plane and go over there again? No, I'm not. Not at all. This will be my sixth time in Italy in less than a year. That's how frequently I go. And so yes, my passport is well worn and well stamped, and I like it that way. And they were saying, you're not afraid with how they're detaining people and holding people up and this and that and not allowing people back into the United States. I was like, nope, not afraid at all. Not afraid not in the least, not one bit. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. My only issue is getting out successfully. If I can't get out successfully, now that will be a problem for me. So keep your fingers crossed for me. No, I'm going to have a positive attitude about it. Yes, absolutely. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to really just be super uber over the top, nice and cordial, as kind and amenable as my cute little face will let me be, because I'm getting out of this country. I'm getting out of this country temporarily, but my lifelong dream is to own a property there. So also hold space for me with that prayer that I can purchase a property someday in the near future, actually, in some area of in the Tuscan region. So Florence actually is in the heart of Tuscany, which is that region, okay, of Italy. But that is where I would like to reside, if not in the city proper, which would be really expensive. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. I've been speaking it into existence. That is my heart's desire. And of course, I would split my time between the two places. As a mom who loves her daughter immensely, and as you've heard me say before, I don't just love my daughter, I like my daughter. So I would definitely be splitting my time between the United States and Italy. So I wouldn't stay there permanently. And of course, I got to be here for the babies as well and have quick accessibility to them. And the beautiful thing about being here, as opposed to being on the west side of the United States in Colorado, is that it's one flight from the East Coast, as opposed to two, coming to the East Coast and then having to go across the Atlantic. But I need to be here for my babies. I need to be here for my daughter, and so on. So wish me luck there. But I am going to go ahead and end it here. Again, I just wanted to check in with you all, make sure that everyone is okay. Please drop a comment for me if you are watching this after the live broadcast, and let me know if you had a wonderful Mother's Day, how your Mother's Day went. If there's anything that you'd like me to speak about further on the channel, I am happy to do so in the near future or in subsequent episodes. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and sign out here, wishing you all the very, very best Mother's Day ever, between you, if you're a mom, as well as your mothers. Thank you so very much for joining me on this Mother's Day special episode of Suits Souls by EPP. And if you're not already doing so, please head on over to Instagram and follow me there. And don't forget also to hit that like and subscribe button for notifications on all new episodes right here on my YouTube channel. But I'll see you soon. A bientôt, Muses. Bye. Signing out.